Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite techniques, how to knit the perfect folded brim. If you ever struggled with your brim laying flat and perfect, this video is for you. So grab your yarn and needles and let's get started. So for this project, I'm going to be using this worsted weight yarn. This is Malabrigo Rios in the colorway Leo. It's very pretty, kind of purpley blue color. And I'm going to be using these circular needles. These are 4.5 millimeter needles. I like to go one size smaller than my main gauge needle to have a snug brim. So that means if I'm knitting the beanie with a 5 millimeter needle or 5.5, then I'm going to go down to a 4.5 or a 5 millimeter needle for the brim. So to start, we need a nice stretchy cast on that won't be too tight. A great option is the long tail cast on method. I'm going to be casting on 90 stitches using the slingshot method. There, now I have 90 stitches on my needle, and I'm gonna make sure that none of it is twisted. And now that I have the 90 stitches, I'm going to start knitting in the round, and we are going to start it by knitting a 1 by 1 ribbing. So 1 by 1 ribbing is a knit 1, purl 1 all around. So now that I have done my first row as a 1 by 1 ribbing, I'm going to put a stitch marker there, and I'm going to keep knitting in this 1 by 1 ribbing until I reach the desired length. I usually like to knit about 2 inches before the fold. So now I'm just knitting in the round in the 1 by 1 ribbing until I reach about 2 inches. So knit 1, purl 1. Okay, now that we have reached the desired length, I said about 2 inches. I think mine is 13 rows. It might be slightly over 2 inches. It doesn't have to be exact. Now this is where the magic happens. With every purl stitch, we're going to be purling. But with every knit stitch, instead of knitting it, we are going to be slipping it over to our right needle purlwise with yarn in the back. So purling, and then slipping this stitch over purlwise with yarn in the back. Purl and slip. Purl and slip. So for purling, I bring the yarn in the front, purl it, and then put the yarn in the back and slip. Purl, slip. And we are going to be following this technique for the next 3 rows. Right, so this was row 1. Now we are going into row 2. Okay, so this was row 2. And now we are going to start row 3. This is our last row of the slipping the knit stitches purlwise with yarn in the back and purling. Okay, so this was my last final row of the slipping. And now we are going to be going back to the 1 by 1 ribbing. So we started with the 1 by 1 ribbing for about 2 inches, then 3 rows of the slip stitch and purl, and now we are going back to the 1 by 1 ribbing again for about 2 inches. So knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. And that's it. A simple yet super effective way to get the perfect folded brim every single time. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and happy knitting!